3, 2, 1, click.
Go. 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3.
First shot here, we can tell that we're going to be in a mixed Soviet bloc setting and an actual city. So there's the two parts. There's going to be the Soviet bloc industrial area, which you see here, and this is the first faction in the game that we see, which is the Bears, which I'm assuming is a separatist militia movement. From the looks of their uniforms and stuff, they look like separatists.
They're the Russians?
Yeah, they're Russian.
But
they look like the uniforms that they're wearing. They look like separatists, and the rifles that you're using is like guerrilla grade weapons, which is kind of Kalashnikov.
Yeah, one of the producers was talking about how this isn't like a survival game like some random guy. These are all military trained.
Yeah, this is military versus military, which makes me think that this might be
somewhere there.
Like in the middle of a war zone.
This is like a setting like this war of mine. So
yeah,
we see
but you're military.
No, so we see them just shoot this guy who is American, because if you look at this guy's cap here, he's got the American logo on his cap. Do you know they're Americans?
And they're speaking English.
They're speaking English.
Or English.
They're speaking English, and they've got American BDUs on, so these guys are the, assuming the second faction, the NATO peacekeepers.
Yeah, that guy was obviously hacking there.
Yeah, that guy's fucking dead.
Yeah. I thought he lived at first.
What pistol has he got? That's a deagle, isn't it? Look like a deagle. So that's the RGO grenade, RGO 42, I believe. So that's a Russian hand grenade.
Yeah.
So these guys have access to Russian weapons. Now this might be the third faction that they've got.
Yeah, just anarchists.
The anarchists, which is just kind of the survival faction if you want to go by yourself or make a gang.
But it looks like here that you don't have to be American versus Russian. It looks like you guys can team up.
Yeah, it looks like it's completely up to you if you want a war or not. So certain situations, like you've got the separatists, which is what I'm just going to call them, which is the Russian faction. The separatists.
Every time you say separatists, I think of the robots from Star Wars.
You've got
Roger.
the Russian separatist militia,
yeah.
and then you've got the American peacekeeper, which is NATO.
But from this point of view, from what it shows in the video, it looks like the American just walks out all breezy-like, and the Russian take that one out.
If you zoom out here, you can just see this one fucking guy standing by the door not doing anything.
Yeah.
So here's another view. This is the Soviet bloc setting.
Yeah, is it?
I think it's
Alright, Google.
So we've seen that the militia have access to mostly Kalashnikov's Russian-based weaponry that is like second grade, third world grade weaponry, while the NATO peacekeepers clearly have access to actual US weapons like the M4 and all that. Like we saw the guy who had the M4 with a silencer on. All that crap.
Yeah.
So there's the website and all that. So let's move on to the next video. 3, 2, 1, click.
Alright, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3. Alright, we're good.
So this was taken from the pre-alpha version, so this is supposedly proper gameplay. So
yeah,
this is where we see the first. We got a Kalash. That's an AK-74, I think, with PU Scott. Is that PU? No, it's not PU.
PU. I don't know. I don't play enough video games. Play more video games.
This is so we got that guy has a helmet, and the other a few of the other guys don't. So we can tell that there's going to be customizable clothing and shit. Or not.
Yeah, and in the original trailer, they had like different hairstyles too. So I think you get to customize your character too, which would be cool.
Maybe. So this is where maybe there's going to be spotting, because either that's just been put into the game. Right, these are the Americans, so we've heard them speaking during the call-outs. So the Americans.
So you can hear each other.
Yeah, apparently. This is an AK-47. This guy here has a shotgun.
Kicked the door open.
Yeah, he kicked it. So that's a way of opening the door. That's another American.
See, the gunfighting looks like insurgency mixed with battlefield.
Yeah.
Like how it looks reminds me of insurgency.
Yeah, I can tell you what you mean. So we've got this where we've got the actual. I'm not sure if this was just added in for dramatic flair or if they will actually call out shit like, oh shit, oh I hear that you're out of ammo, have this for you and all that shit. I don't know if that's actually going to be in the game, but that's something that they've kind of playing around in this at least. So we got these two Americans, which we can tell they're Americans from the weapons they're using, and the glove, different gloves as well. If you look at these guys, they have black gloves, and the other guys had VDU gloves.
Well, actually, it doesn't matter what guns they use, because the next trailer, I'll point that out too. But it looks like the Russian carrying.
Just let us pass. Did you see that? Just let us pass, and you will be spared.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I guess you can stop mid-fight. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen at this point.
So it looks like the Black Bears, which is the Russian guys, which is the militia, are attacking the Americans.
Yeah.
So, this is the injured state, but what we've just seen there was where the guy said, fuck off tourists. So maybe these guys are like, kind of like terrorists, or they're like rebels that are fighting against the Americans. Maybe that we're in a world where World War III's just come past and the Russians are fighting the Americans in a civil war sort of scenario.
Could be, because the city is in a really like messed up state.
So here we either see an AI character or a
just
robot.
A really bad player.
Yeah, or a robot. Oh no, it's either AI or it's just a shit player. Kill the bears. There's the name of this faction that we're seeing right now, the Bears. So these bears...
The guys that are getting shot at are anarchists.
Yeah. Well, they're just fucking people that are trying to survive, either that. So we've got the fucking spawn timer, which was 2 minutes. So there is spawn timers and stuff. There's night vision here, which is showing a Kalashnikov shooting... No, that's a 74. Or an AKM, actually.
See, here's the Russian troops using the American guns.
Are those Russian troops?
Yeah. See, look,
yeah, these guys are the Russian troops. They're using M9s and... So...
From what I've seen, though, it looks like you can kind of peek open doors.
Yeah. There seems to be different door animations.
There seems to be like animations for picking up stuff too, which is kind of cool. Just little stuff.
You see that? There's death animations. You just see that? There's knife in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
before we saw the guy kick open the door, that time we saw him lean through it. So maybe if you're crouched, you'll lean through doors. There's third person.
Yeah.
There's a third person. So we've seen the guy lean through the door with the gun when he was crouched, but when he was standing up, he kicked it. So maybe there's different ways of opening the doors depending on the state that you're standing. Here, so there was two views we saw there. We saw the bridge, which was more of a woodlands area. His weapon customization, which is this is probably going to be a big one. We saw the woodlands area, and we saw the fucking
city area.
City area, which
you know what that reminded me of? The Division, kind of.
Yeah, this seems to be a bit like the Division, but in Russia. So not in first person. So we see bolt action rifles, grenade there. Third person. That looked like a rebel, didn't it? That looked like the third faction, maybe. There's a Makarov.
Yeah.
There's the third faction again.
Okay, so that's kind of cool. So you can play as them and not AI.
It looks like you can play as them. I've got the intro and cool music that I like.
Yeah, the music's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next video. So this was also advertised as being in game. So first we see the Russians. We can tell because of the colour of the gloves and the uniform, which is SVS, which is mostly kind of shitty gear. Here we can see, I don't know what that is in Russian, but we can see...
That is a map, I believe that's what it's called, Joel.
It's a map. So we see the map, we see the equipment, that was the inventory screen, so it is open world, so it's not going to be like Survivor Room where it's like completely multiplayer. Here we can see a US troop, we can tell from the uniform as well, and we can see that the US troops and the Bears, they have different gear. So this guy has tactical rig, and this guy has an SVS.
I kind of like how it's searching. Like you don't click on his body and everything's there. You have to search like the individual pockets.
Yeah. So we've also got another feature here, which is the searching. If you look up there, you got on back scabbard, which I don't know what that means. It probably means like pockets or some shit.
Oh, the scabbard. That's a holster for his knife.
Oh, scabbard. Then I don't know what that's called. And here we see him take the M4.
Yeah, this is what I was referring to earlier.
Yeah. So we got him taking the M4. So there is there's a diagnosed looting system that you can loot from dead bodies. Here we see him interacting with environments. So he opens this and then he picks up by looking and pointing, which in the early stages of the game is gonna be fucking broken. It's not gonna work.
I don't know. This is looking kind of promising.
I don't know. This is a pre-alpha. There we can see the industrial area.
Well, they're having a beta in 2016, early 2016.
Well, if we get into the beta, because we signed up for it, we'll record videos of that.
Alright, cool.
So we got Russian writing on the wall, so I'll have to catch up on the Russian if you want to see that. Does the AK have a clip in it? Yeah, it does.
Yes, the M4 doesn't though.
Yeah. I wonder if he took the M4 in his hand, if it would show the clip on the gun or not.
I don't know, because in the inventory screen it shows it has no magazine.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah,
look
I
right
can
now.
see that. But he also, he does have a magazine in the AK, but it's a really
small
one. Yeah.
It's 10 bullets.
Aww. You can tell that they're using the real life ammo and stuff, like got the 5.56, all that. So they're not having any copyright issues with the guns. I wonder if they changed the name. Oh no, they didn't, did they? Because it was the M4A1. Here's another segment. Yeah, here's another segment of interactive environment where they press the button and the lights come on. There's a toilet.
Yeah.
I wonder if there'll be interactable toilets.
Interactive like everything. I don't know.
The lighting.
Because it's supposed to be an MMO kind of. I think you can like build a base and just chill out.
We have no evidence of that. So we've seen him.
Oh yeah, he did get a key.
Yeah, we saw him pick up the key, and then
For 118.
there's this, which is 1118, where he's going to check it. So he can now enter this 1118 room, which shows that there's going to be lockbox features where people can lock away stuff, which is another feature here because we've got the pistol case on the table, or the bed. And the fella outside had a key on him, and he took that key and he came here and it's got the pistol box.
Okay.
So he's gonna...
Were there grenades on the bed or am I just going crazy? Oh, it's got a case for the box.
Yeah, so he opens it and there's shit inside. It's got
that's
5.56, cool. Which fits the M4.
Oh, and he's got the M4 mag.
So they use the kind of same system as DayZ, but
yeah.
less fucking shit. And without animation at this stage. Maybe they'll add animation soon. So here we show... so there's two locks for the scope. There's the top one and then there's the side one. So you can have two side things. So you can have it backwards, you can have it forwards. That's right.
Yeah, they showed it in the other thing too where he had it sideways.
Yeah, I wasn't paying
So
attention.
you can have the long sniper scope.
I was
and the sides.
I was talking too much about the fucking other shit. So we've seen him looking down the scope. It does remind me a bit of Warface, like the way that the gun swerves, and a bit of Battlefield.
Yeah, and I can see Insurgency just how the art is.
Yeah. Insurgency / Squad, even though Squad's not fucking that good looking.
Yeah, I mean Squad looks good. I haven't played it yet, but it looks.
I'll have to do a video. So here we see him engaging someone that we didn't really get to see.
There's gunfire.
The gunfire doesn't. What do you think about the gun sounds?
I like them. They go pew pew, and that's all that matters in the end.
I don't know. I don't like the gun sounds that much. I think they're a bit lacking. I think they need to upgrade on that. Then again, they're a Russian studio, so it's not like they couldn't just get whatever guns they want and just blow shit up.
Anyway, maybe you should help out that, Joel.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, that was us kind of picking out shit that was on the trailer. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much, Ghost, for joining me on this escapade.
Anytime.
If you guys want to see more of talking about Escape from Tarkov and all that other shit, then subscribe, tell us in the comments, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye. Tell me what you just said to me.
Oh, let me go back to it now.
Okay.
Okay, the comment says, "Hi, there is no Russian and Americans. It's a private military company. The Russian bears, Americans UCEC. In general, there is a network shooter for social networking. It is called CW, Contract Wars. You may find it to Facebook.
Contract Wars. Yeah. Right. Look at this. You're saying, right, these guys are ripping off another game that they've done, which they've just said is so these guys have come out of this game, and they've made this one, which is an open world version of Contract Wars, or it's some sort of aftermath setting. But look at this, and tell me this isn't exactly the fucking same, with the exact same armor, the exact same looks, the exact same weaponry, the exact same looking shit, the exact same gun sounds, and they're selling they're selling the two things. They're going to be selling that one, and they're selling this, which is on green light as we speak. Check this. Check this.
Alright, let's see what this is.
Okay, so this is the page right here. This is called. It's all in Russian. So if you just click on translate and shit. So we've got here Contract Wars 2.
This looks like a Battlefield clone. It looks
Yeah, click on it. Look at the gun. Look at the way the guns move and shit.
I can see where you'd get that from, but when you think of a contract killer, you think armor.
No, these are PMC units. That's why. And I've seen a video of a Russian developer from Battle, whatever the fuck it's called. What's it called again? Battle Stage Games. Them, one of the developers from that, playing this game.
Hold on.
He wasn't speaking any fucking English, so I didn't know what he was on about. But he was like laughing while killing people, going,
Joel,
stupid American." What?
Joel.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Click on this. Okay. Look at the YouTuber on this, and then look at the game makers on this. They're the same.
What do you mean?
Is this a conspiracy, Joel?
What?
Look at it. Look at it. The
What?
YouTuber is Battle State, right?
Yeah, Battle State.
And then look at the game makers for Contract Wars.
What's the name of them?
Battle State Games.
Fucking hell, you're a twat.
What do you mean?
Battle State Games in Battle State, and you think they're different, you fucking moron.
No, I think they're the same. It's the same picture for both of them.
You're literally the fucking dumbest person I've met. It's like,
the same.
Joel, I think it's a conspiracy. You know how they're saying that these are the same games? Joel, they're both called Battle State Games.
Yeah, it's the same company.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm fucking saying. And you fucking called me out saying I was wrong, you prick. You twat. All my life. Never in my life have I ever seen someone go, Joel, look at this. Like, what?
Yeah,
Like, I think there's a conspiracy. Look at the guy, look at the name of the guy who's doing this. It's the same as the guys doing this.
I had a brain fart, Joel.
You're a fucking moron. Right, so now that we know that these guys are actually evolving, so does this not remind you of War Z?
Ooh, do you think it could be something like that?
It could be something like that.
I don't know.
It's starting to look like it's going to be like War Z.
Oh, I was so excited for this.
It might still be good, like War Z held its own in some retrospects, but
Yeah, definitely. It wasn't a horrible.
What we need to take from this is that it's not the War Z, it's coming from the same background. This is a Russian developer, and Russians are known for doing pretty well. The Russian free-to-play developers are some of the best in the world, in my opinion. So if this might be a free-to-play game, since it's an MMO, and a lot of Russian companies are like in the MMO stages of things because it's easy to fund, and they get more money from it.
Yeah, you know, even if this is a copy and paste, it looks good.
It's not copy and paste. They clearly added new stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
This looks like the CW standalone Contract Wars and shit. It sounds like it was just kind of a multiplayer. It's like what Severium wanted to do. Like Severium had the multiplayer mode.
Yeah, but
and
they
then
wanted to make it an MMO.
yeah, but they always wanted to make it into that MMO thing. Well, they never fucking did it. I've been trying to play that fucking game and it doesn't work anymore.
So,
I think it's broken. But
it's such a good game too.
It was good, yeah. So it looks like we might have a scenario where this might be a Facebook game.
Do you think it? No, I don't.
It says CW standalone, so it's come from something else. Because it's a standalone.
Yeah.
Look on Facebook and look up Contract Wars.
I don't have Facebook, Joel.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm going to have to block this out so people don't add me on Facebook.
I'm off the grid. Oh wait, are you recording?
Found it. Yeah, I'm recording this. Found it.
Oh.
Yep. Copy paste completely.
Are you making a conspiracy?
Same fucking logo. Same fucking logo as well.
Well, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and watch.
So right, so we can tell that these guys aren't like brand new developers. They've actually made shit.
Yeah, because the video I watched explaining it said that this was their first game. I guess it's not.
Who the fuck video did you watch?
I watched Psy Syndicate.
Oh, he doesn't know what he's on about.
No, he doesn't. I try to like.
He does what we do, and he watches games, talks about them, and just talks out of his arse the whole fucking time.
Yeah, well, I mean, we kind of do that.
Yeah, that's what we do. It's our first video. It's amazing. That's why you should all like and subscribe to see more.
Yeah.
If you guys would like to see any more bullshit conspiracies from ghosts, or if you'd like to,
These are not my conspiracy.
Is your fucking do you want me to fucking replay the shit that you just fucking said in the video? I have it fucking recorded.
I just okay, I can't get out of this one.
Just kill yourself.
I guess they really like the whole the whole PMC idea.
Maybe. I think they're just kind of taking assets from this one and improving upon them. We'll have to... What we need to do, right, we need to get a gameplay of this game, and at some point we'll compare graphics with the models that we see in the trailer and in this game to see if there's... So we can see if they're just fucking ripping it off, or if they're actually doing something.
Engine for the graphics.
No, I mean gun graphics, gun sounds, all that kind of shit. We need to... I want to try and test that out. See if it's like they've stolen it from this other game. Well, not stolen it because they fucking made it, but I want to see if they've actually ripped it from this game and just put it into a new one, or if they're actually completely making a new thing. Because it seems like they're continuing a IP.
Yeah.
Instead of just ending it, instead of just making I don't know. I've not read any news. I've not heard anything from this company. There's nowhere you can look other than maybe they have a Facebook or a Twitter thing. But
Joel?
Yeah.
Why is my whole Steam in Russian?
Hello everyone. What the
forgot
fuck?
my line.
Oh fuck's sake! God, I'm gonna kill myself.
What was I supposed to say?
Just say fucking goodbye. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you'd like to see you fucking piece of shit, kill yourself.